Bueno,
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share my screen. Okay. Good afternoon. We are team number 2, and we are going to talk about sexual education. Esperen, es que no carga. Ahí va otra vez. Good afternoon. We are team number 2, and we are going to talk about sexual education. Our class team members are Alison Denise, Ana Cecilia, Camila Mariel, Mirna Cecilia, Diego Sebastián, and me, Ana Marcela.
Introduction. So, as an adolescent, we will be exposed to more sexual experiences. So, it is very important to know how the reproductive system and its variables work. Learning about each contraceptive method is very useful to have a healthy lifestyle without any sickness or unplanned parenthood.
Female reproductive system. The female reproductive system is designed to carry out several functions. It produces the female eggs called necessary for reproduction. It's composed of the internal genital organs, the ovarios, the uterine tubes of oviducts, the uterus, the vagina, the vulva, and the mammary glands.
Male reproductive system. The male reproductive system is mostly located outside the body. These external organs include the penis, scrotum, testicles, and the internal organs include the vas deferens, prostate, urethra. The male reproductive system is responsible for sexual function as well as urination. The organs do the following jobs within your body. They produce, maintain, and transport sperm. They discharge sperm into the female reproductive tract. They produce and secrete male sex hormones.
In the menstrual cycle, the hormones released are the follicle-stimulating hormone. The menstrual cycle is regulated by hormones. The brain, ovaries, and uterus work together and communicate through hormones. And just to clarify, the pituitary gland is a small area at the base of the brain that makes hormones. The follicle state. The follicle phase occurs since the start of the period until ovulation.
Its signals from the brain tell the ovaries to prepare an egg that will be released. Throughout the menstrual cycle, there are multiple follicles in each ovary at different stages of development. During ovulation, the most mature egg is released from the follicle out of the ovary. Once the egg leaves your ovary, it moves through your fallopian tubes towards the uterus. This takes several days. The eggs await for a sperm cell in the uterus for about 24 hours before it dissolves.
Now we will talk about contraceptive methods. There are two kinds of contraceptive methods, the physical and the chemical. First, we're going to talk about the physical. The advantages of physical contraceptive methods are that condoms protect against pregnancy and also are the only method that may protect against HIV or AIDS and herpes. These methods do not affect a woman's menstrual cycle. Barrier methods do not use hormones, and you don't need a doctor's prescription for condoms, the contraceptive sponge, or spermicides. The disadvantages of physical contraceptive methods are that these methods do not prevent pregnancy, as well as IUDs or hormonal forms of birth control. Barrier methods prevent pregnancy only if you use them every time you have sex. The cervical cap and the diaphragm can't be used by people who are allergic to latex or by women who have had toxic shock syndrome. And the cervical cap should not be used during a menstrual period. Now we're going to talk about the chemical contraceptive methods. The advantages are that they are all highly effective. their effects are reversible, they do not rely on spontaneity, and can be used in advance of sexual activity. And the disadvantages are that the necessity of taking medications continuously, the cost of the medications, women must remember to take them regularly or use them exactly as prescribed, and a doctor's visit and a prescription are required. And thank you.